Hey everyone, Half-Phase01 here, and today we're going to be doing a 1v1 draft. Now, this is not going to be live. I'm going to be showing you replays, but I'm going to start off the draft live. So, basically I'm going to show you recordings after this live, starting the draft, and that's how we'll go. Because, I couldn't get the in-game video recording thing working. It wouldn't save to my device for some reason. But anyway, so yeah, let's get right into it. So I'm going to pay 100 crystals for the best reward. I'm gonna go dark side because everyone's playing dark side. Dark side is very prevalent, very strong and equal as cards. Light side, you want Hera though, that's the best choice, but dark side is the one you want to go. So we're gonna go with dark side as my thing. I'm trying to think, maybe, yeah, dark side. Let's go dark side. Definitely want Boba Fett. I don't play GI too much. You definitely want to choose that AoE. Always choose that AoE. We have a tank to choose. I'm gonna choose Dewback because that other tank sucks. Just choose Stormtroopers. Gonna choose gun. Well, these cards suck. I'm gonna choose probably the guns, the heavy gunners. And you want to always choose. If you have an Empire character, you want to choose Empire cards so you get those stacked bonuses. And for him, I think if I have every character, oh my god, this character suck. But I'm probably gonna go with the Zabrak Assassins because they're basically kind of a second bladesman, but they're expensive and they're a little bit less in health. But anyway, you want those stacked bonuses because if you have a stacked bonus completely, you have 50% reduced skill, and that's my deck, and that's where we're gonna be rolling with. So yeah, that's my deck. So like I said, guys, unfortunately I wanted to do this whole thing live, but like I said, I couldn't get the in-game recorder to work. It wouldn't save to my device when I actually recorded for some reason. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm going to be showing you replays of all of my matches, so it's going to be fun. So yeah, let's get right into it. Alright, so this first battle is going to be against Lando, which is going to be pretty interesting. Now, with the deck that I have, I hope he doesn't have any AoEs, or at least one AoE, because I have two cards that are very susceptible to AoE, and they get the energy trade if I drop them in the AoE. So I put Zabrak Assassins in the back to start off this push. And he drops a small unit, so it looks like he has like a bunch of small units and stuff, so I'm hoping he doesn't have AoE at this point. And then we're just like starting off, and I actually lose this match, guys. This first match I lose, so I starting to not, I was kind of mad at first, but if you guys just continue playing your best, you're gonna win. And but yeah, so let's continue going. So I mean, we're just like starting off slowly, nothing too prevalent. So I'm starting with my push. Dewback is my tank card. I wish I had an MTV or an ATST, but Dewback is my main tank card, and that's the only tank I have. I'm putting heavy gunners. Like, it seems like he does not have any AoEs at this point, so I'm just gonna try going all in. I put bladesmen. Heavy gunners are doing kind of some work. That was a good slave run by me, so I'm trying to kill off Lando, but yeah, I'm not really too successful. Yeah, kind of a failed push. Lando's not dead. I was aiming for the heavy gunners to actually kill off Lando, but that didn't actually work. They only targeted the small units, unfortunately, so yeah, it's not looking good for us. Although we did some damage, but like the push that I've spent on it should have been way more damage. But yeah, he still has yet to do damage to my tower. But yeah, so he's going in here against, like, it seems like he does not have any AoEs. Yep, he has no AoEs, all small cards right here. That's his deck, which is kind of good for me, but so I'm trying to go all in here, and I'm not being too successful. He's like being very careful how he places himself. I actually kill him off here, but like I don't have much of a prevalent push, and I actually think I might. Actually, no, I have a permanent push right here. I think, like, when I was actually playing this, I thought I was gonna actually take this out. I unfortunately died from the burning from those flamethrowers, and this is where things go bad. I would have had that tower, but if he didn't have flamethrowers, I would have probably won this game. Literally, I had no AoE, so he pretty much like took this game fair and square. I have 15 seconds left. Can I make this push? Can I get this tower? Nope, I cannot. Literally, I cannot. Literally that close to going to overtime, and we actually lose this match. So that was a good game by him, by that Lando, and yeah, let's move on to the next gameplay. Alright, so this next game is going to be against the Callus again. With my deck, what I'm hoping for is they don't have any AoEs, or at least one AoE. If they have two AoEs, it's pretty much dead. So yeah, he only has one AoE, but at the time I was playing, I did not know that. So yeah, pretty much this match already looks good for me. He only has one AoE, so at least one of the cards, the Zabrak Assassins or the Heavy Gunners, will do some kind of work. So actually, in this game, my opponent kept disconnecting, so that's why he ran, stupidly, because that was the AI. But in draft mode, I usually would have just, waited until the opponent came back, so it was a fair and square match. But being this is draft, I paid crystals for this match, and I have a prize to win. Yeah, I'm not gonna wait. I'm gonna take this advantage. As dirty as it sounds, but I mean, I spent crystals on this. I mean, everyone would probably done the same. Anyway, so I think he comes. This is where he comes back. He's just sitting there. Yeah, and the tower's already taken because of, maybe it's disconnection issues. I don't know what happened there, but yeah. That was a very weird placement of Yogar list by him, but yeah, so he's going in, he's trying to do something, but yeah. I mean, this pretty much, I'm not really commenting too much on this one because literally the game's mine. I just need to keep pushing and, being on, giving him pressure so he doesn't push me and tie this game up. Interestingly enough, he has the Zabrak Assassins, and I think the Heavy Gunners also. Let's see that right now. Yeah, he has the Heavy Gunners and the Zabrak Assassins too, which is very, very interesting. But I technically have two AoEs in my deck. I have Boba Fett's missile, and I have my stable on AoE. So I'm gonna speed this up because yeah, there's nothing really too much prevalent. He's gonna go in here. I'm gonna slow this down. He's actually trying to do something. He's doing okay, but I mean, I'm just gonna kill him off. I die, but yeah. Yeah, we have Heavy Gunners in the back, back up front. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty interesting. So yeah, going all in. Maybe we take the second tower just to ensure that we're gonna win. Now he uses the AoE, which is good for me because I'm gonna drop my Zabrak Assassins in the back. Yeah, 20 seconds left. He's not gonna do anything. I mean, yeah, he's dipping out, so it's just GG from there. So yeah. As unfortunate as him disconnecting, but like I said, I paid crystals for the draft mode, a surprise involved, so I'm, as dirty as it sounds, I need to, get as much wins as possible. So yeah, that's game one that I actually won. So these next gameplays are going to be actually Pokemons that didn't disconnect, and they're going to be pretty close ones. So yeah, let's get right into the second game. Alright, so this second game we're playing against the Tarkin. I've also heard that choosing Tarkin in the draft mode is a terrible idea because you're never going to get more than one AoE or two AoEs, rarely, but you're not going to get 3 or 4. And with Tarkin, you need 3 or 4 energy to actually pull off moves with him. So my opponent puts ATST in the back, very traditional push. Let's put Zabrak Assassin in the back, and then I false pushed there. He didn't actually commit, but he doesn't even have the energy to commit. So we have Zabrak Assassins. So yeah, my special actually kills him off, which is very interesting. He probably didn't notice my direct assassins either. So we take that out pretty well. We have a good solid push going in here, and actually put direct assassins down below, and we did half damage. That was pretty good. We're very low on health. I wanted to get that health back, but I couldn't because I needed to distract these units from my tower. I'm gonna let Tarkin's unique hit my tower and just quickly take that out so I don't take damage and, you know, die. Yeah, okay, so heavy guns go in the back for me. Yeah, he has a sniper too, so I'm gonna take that off. That was a kind of a missed Tarkin's AoE because I still have 2 heavy gunners alive, so it's looking okay. He does have an AoE. Unfortunately, hopefully he doesn't have 2 AoEs. We could actually check that right now, actually. He has 1 AoE, so this looks good for us because we could either, he has to choose to do 2 AoE the Savage Assassins or 2 AoE the Heavy Gunner. So we take this first tower, that's pretty easy. I mean, he's having a hard time because he doesn't have 3 energy to cycle through and get Tarkin's special going. So yeah, he probably made a mistake of choosing Tarkin. Yeah, so just keep that in mind, guys. When you guys play draft, don't choose. If you have options to choose Tarkin, do not choose Tarkin because you're never gonna get more than 2 AoEs and 2 AoEs. I think it's rare. You only probably get 1 AoE. So, especially with Tarkin, you might not even get an AoE. So yeah, okay, so he dies here. I'm just gonna go in bottom and ensure this game completely with 2 tower win. Yeah. So we're looking good so far. I mean, there's nothing much he could do. He just basically gave up. So we're gonna speed this up a little bit because he's not really gonna do anything much else. And this game's pretty much mine. And yeah, like as you guys see, he's just standing there. He just gave up. So I'm just going all in. Maybe take this. We actually take this 3rd tower. Unfortunately, we didn't get 4th. And yeah, that's GG. So yeah, so let's go into the 3rd win for this draft. Alright, so next game we're playing against a Palpatine. Palpatine's gonna be tough because even if he doesn't have his AoEs and equalize cards, Palpatine's very difficult if you just have small units and those, you know, squishy units. Because his AoE, just his attack, basically AoE attack, it just does AoE damage, man. I don't know why he just decides to AoE that. He's probably cycled cards, but that was a perfect opportunity to drop my heavy gunners. Let's see his deck. He only has 1 AoE. He has an ATST and he has snipers. So this is gonna be interesting. So I started out this push. That was a good, you know, slave 1, but I did not notice those royal guards, unfortunately, and they do about the same damage I did to his tower. So we got, you know, a trade for, you know, for our towers, and yeah, I'm gonna AoE that. See guys, like Palpatine's AoE just does so much damage too. Like in equalized cards, Palpatine's a beast. He's tough to face against. You just have a small, like, you know, squishy unit deck. I wish I had an ATT or an MTV, but I don't. But luckily I have I have a dewback, so that's what I did exactly. I'm starting with the dewback in the back. Yeah, so he drops, like, at that time I didn't know even he had an AC, so I was really surprised. So my heavy gunners actually do work here. He doesn't AoE my heavy gunners, and they just like melt that tower because I already know what my heavy gunners do. Also, guys, if you want to do well in drafts, you have to know every single card in the game, how it works, because you can literally just be given anything and you have to perform with it and win. That's how this draft works, and I already know. I've tested a bunch of decks with all the cards in the game, so I already know how all the cards work. So that was maybe not a good choice. I was gonna dip out, but it was too late. I didn't realize I was actually being targeted. I was actually paying attention, but he actually didn't take advantage of pushing me when I was dead, so it doesn't even matter. But yeah, I think so. What he's doing is trying to get this ATST. Obviously, I put dewback on the other side. I'm gonna do that. But yeah, he's gonna basically take this tower out. So this is why I put dewback on the other lane, so we could start working that top tower. Put Blazeman on top. It doesn't matter about my bottom tower because it literally just gets wiped. So we need to ensure this top tower, which we quiet. We almost like, yeah, actually we do, never mind. We get it. But I have to be careful. If he literally has control of his game, because if he just puts ATST and she starts cycling through it, it's gonna be dead. GG from there. Especially in equalized cards. So he actually dies. So this is where I'm taking my advantage. I need to kill him off. My Zabrak assassins do work. My stormtroopers do work. Can we get this game? Yes, snipers. I'm gonna go ahead and I think AOE those. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and AOE. But it's not looking good. I mean, anytime he just dropped ATST 2 shots and we're dead, so I'm actually going in. I don't really care. He didn't pay attention at all, and we actually took this game. So it was kind of a close one. Could have gone either way, actually. So good game by that Palpatine, and yeah, let's move on to the next game. Alright, so we're actually facing off against GG, or General Grievous. Everyone calls him GG. But yeah, General Grievous is really one of those hardest matchups, especially in equalized cards. He can't be stunned. He can just run in there, do a bunch of damage. You can't stun him, you can't really stop him unless you kill him off really fast, unfortunately. But it might be a pretty hard matchup. So he puts Dewback in the back, so I could expect a significant push coming up. So let's see, he only has one AoE, the Dioxys, so it's not really that great of an AoE for him. But he does have an AoE, so I have to keep that in mind. But I don't know that at the time that I was playing, so. But I always assume my opponent has only one AoE, so I don't want to drop my heavy gunners and my Zabrak assassins all in one, clump. But he already dropped his Dioxys, and that already gave me that AoE that I know that he has that AoE. So yeah, so he's trying to get rid of my my stuff, but he dies. I started doing a significant push here. I put Zabrak assassins and I put stormtroopers, and we did half damage. That was pretty good. I took advantage when he died, and I did some damage. So you always want to, especially just against GG, you always want to take these advantages when he dies. You want to start making counter push. This is why you always want to choose small units also, so you have those counter opportunities. Yeah, so looking good for us very well so far. I accidentally dropped those heavy gunners, and they're just gonna get belted off, unfortunately. Yeah, so I'm just waiting to reset my hand, and waiting to put Dewback in the back most likely. That is what I do, and then I go ahead and use my missile on that tower to just bring it down even a bit lower, so we can ensure that tower. And yeah, he's trying to go in aggressive again. Even if I had a stun, I can stun him, but my Slave One actually does the work in dragging him out. So he doesn't do a significant amount of damage. So now this is a good opportunity for a counterattack and possibly taking out this tower. So we got a full, we had a full health Dewback on the top tower too. We take the bottom tower very easily. Yeah, so he has push going on both lanes. Not that much, not significant. Again, Slave One saves the day here. If you have a chance to use Boba Fett, choose Boba Fett, because I think you always get a choice to choose the leader's unique, and Boba Fett is unique as an AoE, so you literally guarantee yourself an AoE. And same thing with, I think, like with Rebels, you could choose Bodhi. Bodhi's a lot harder now to play, but he has a guaranteed AoE, and I know some other, I don't remember off the top of my head, but some other leaders I think have AoEs as uniques too, so you always want to do that. So yeah, he didn't execute his pushes well enough, and yeah, we actually take this game, and Slave One actually was the MVP for this battle. So yeah, so let's go ahead into the last game for this draft. Alright, so for this last game, we're actually facing off against Baze. Baze in equalized cards is also very good. Sure, it does very, very good. It's like, it does, sure it does, Sharut is his name, I think. That's how you pronounce it. Yeah, it does AoE damage, and he does melee damage too. It's pretty good. So he has all small units. Let's check out this deck. He has no AoE, he has all small units. He actually tries to rush in and, be that type of suicide leader. But yeah, so we actually had a pretty nice counter, easy counter push, and we did have damage to his tower. And yeah, so again, he's trying to go in aggressive. I don't really like playing against this kind of people because they're always putting you on the edge to respond. So yeah, so I'm forced to respond, unfortunately. But we have a good counter push coming up here. We have Dewback, we have Blazeman. I wish the Blazeman were in the back of the Dewback. But he has I forgot what the card's name is. Tal's Army, yeah, that's what it's called. Yeah, Tal's Army. Fortunately, so I need to make sure to save my AoE, especially my missile against that. But yeah, I missed. I was gonna try killing him off, but I missed my AoE like a noob. But yeah, it's looking like decently so far, and I'm surprised I'm actually facing like a light side character or opponents, I should say. Because most people just choose Empire, because I face Empire on drafts for the most part. But yeah, he has a tank. That was very interesting. I don't know why he put a tank up on my heavy gunners. As heavy gunners are just gonna melt that thing like nobody's business. Yeah, so Baze used a special. Luckily, he didn't take me off. I have like literally less than a 4th health left, and I need to be careful. I don't want to die because literally he just like overwhelmed me. And I need to kill him off here, and I do. What I should have done is actually killed myself so I could respond. But we have a new health spawn, so that's okay. I don't have, that made up for it, I guess. He has a Tal's Army. Fortunately, I don't have an AoE. I actually don't have enough energy to stop this. This was my mistake right here. And we actually die, and he's gonna be able to take out this tower. But luckily, my Dewback push up top actually just significant amount of damage. You guys see his tower is basically done. I just need to AoE that, or I mean, and it's gonna get killed off anyway. So literally, I just need to run in there, do just do one little damage, and 3 seconds left. Boom, we got 2 towers, and you only got 1 tower, and yeah, it's pretty much GG from here. So I just need to defend. Can I do it in 20 seconds? I think I can. So yeah, so he was running all small units, which is interesting. He has a tank too. I don't know why. I had no idea why he didn't use the tank aggressively. He could have done some decent damage there with that deck. But yeah, so perfect AoE with all that clump, and yeah, 5 seconds. You can't really do anything. So GG for that Baze, and yeah, let's go ahead into the final pack opening for our 5 wins, and let's see what cards we pull. Alright, so this is the result. So we've on screen it doesn't show that we've got 1 loss, but we actually did. It might be a glitch, but we actually did get 1 loss, and that was like the first battle. But anyway, let's collect our reward and see what we get live. All right, I'm not gonna click open at once. I wanted this to be like an unveiling. Okay, not that important. Okay, new cards. New cards are always welcome. And shirt. I wanted the new uniques, man, but that's all right. I mean, I'm gonna do a ton of these and hopefully get a lot of recordings for you guys. This is probably gonna be my series while the drafts are still in rotation. I'm gonna be doing probably lots of series on drafts, arcade mode. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a thumbs up if you like this new series, and yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.